Hold up. What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. I'm saying hold up because I've been waiting for this moment. I am a huge NF fan. He is just a crazy artist. I'm excited for this one. And when I saw this pop up on my feed last night, and I was like, I'm too tired. I'm not making a video last night, but I will do it tomorrow. This is Clouds by NF. Like I mentioned, I'm a huge NF fan. The first song I heard by him was Therapy Sessions, and then I was immediately drawn in and just dove into that entire album. I've heard most of his music. I've been waiting to, react to a song on this channel because I've heard most of them. I don't think I've heard all the songs actually on Mansions, but I've heard so many. I've heard a few of them, and then just so many from Therapy Sessions and all the other albums, Perception, etc. So many times. He's crazy talented, and I'm excited for this because there's a music video, and like in some of his songs, I know at least one song he's mentioned like he doesn't write songs, he makes movies or something along the lines there. But I'm excited for this one. I have the lyrics in front of me, and actually when I went to his channel to find this song, I saw that he dropped a demo. I think it's called Chasing or something like that 4 months ago. Where have I been? So we're definitely gonna check that out as well. But without further ado, let us dive in. Oh, I'm sorry. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. I'm excited. I don't know what NF is gonna do. His songs, if you've never heard of him, dude's crazy talented. He's at least as far as never curse. He keeps his music clean, but it is deep, and that's a level of technicality and just lyricism that he's just on another level. He's so good. So I'm excited for this one, and let's dive into Clouds by NF. It's on that same kind of dark orchestral theme. I love his beats too. He's so creative. I don't know, like, do I watch the movie or look at the lyrics? Try to do both.
Calmly feel myself evolving, appalling, so much I'm not divulging. Been stalling, I think I hear applauding, they're calling. Mixtapes aren't my thing, but it's been awfully exhausting. Hanging on to songs as long as daunting, which caused me to have to make a call I thought was ballsy.
So it's interesting because I'm blanking on the last album. When was the last album? Was it almost 2 years ago now? And it really, the last album commercially, I would say, took off. Like the college football used, oh man, come on, what's the name of the song? But it was one of the lead is like singles off of NF's last album, and so commercially, like the industry started to like recognize NF more. But I remember like back in the day where he was featured on a Flame song. If you know, you know. And so I'm excited about just this upcoming, I guess, album or mixtape. But he was talking about here, he said, been stalling. I think I hear applauding, they're calling. So like his fans, we've been hungry. We want more. We want more music from NF. But he's saying like he's stalling, and then he's saying mixtapes aren't my thing. But it's been awfully exhausting. Hanging on to songs this long is daunting. So it seems like, oh man, he's got a whole book or books of songs ready to release. This is exciting. This is very exciting.
Is daunting, which caused me to have to make a call I thought was ballsy, resulting in what you see today. Proceed indulging, as always. The one-trick pony's here, so quit your sulking. Born efficient, got ambition, sort of vicious. Yep, that's me. Not artistic, unrealistic, chauvinistic. Not those things. Go the distance, so prolific, postal cryptic, move swiftly, unsubmissive, the king of mischief, the golden ticket, rare sight to see. I stay committed, embrace the rigid, I'm playful with it, yeah, basically. Too great to mimic, you hate your bitter, no favoritism, that's fine with me. Create the riddles, portrayed uncivil, unsafe a little, oh yes indeed, it's plain and simple. I'm far from brittle, unbreakable, you following? I'm Bruce Willis in a train wreck. I'm like trading in your car for a new jack. I'm like having a boss getting upset, cause you asked him for less on your paycheck. I'm like doing headstands with a broke neck. I'm like watching your kid take his first steps. I'm like saying Bill Gates couldn't pay rent cause it's too broke. Where am I going with this? Unbelievable. Yes, inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable, but at times I can be stubborn, so if I have to, I will rock the boat. I don't tend to take the easy road. That's just not the way I like to roll. Shoot things probably unfeasible. I've done already a hundredfold.
Yo, okay, so all of the true NF fans, y'all are gonna have to help me out with this one. I'm curious on how he's gonna wrap it up, but this is crazy. I'm just like, basically from the visuals and the lyrics and what he's talking about, just the different instances of like being unbreakable. You know, what do you say? Because I'm like having a boss getting upset because you asked him for less on your paycheck, and just like these things that are out of the norm, right, is kind of how with his flow and the rhyme schemes that he's been describing to describe himself, or he's been articulating to describe himself. And then just with the video as well, it's like clearly people are staring at him thinking that like, okay, this cat's a little weird, like what's going on, you know, or this family right now thinking that there's a burglar in the house and about to, or breaking in. So help me out. I'm curious how he's gonna piece it all together here. So help me out with this one. I'm curious on the thoughts and ideas, because NF dropped so many different nuggets in the videos and his lyrics and things like that are just breadcrumbs.
Two things probably unfeasible. I've done already a hundredfold. It's probable that I might press the envelope. Ideas so astronomical. Sometimes I find them comical. Yeah, incomparable. Replay value phenomenal. Beat selection remarkable. Slowing me down impossible. I don't rock no rollies. I don't hang around no phonies. I don't really got no trophies. I don't know why God chose me. Got something in the cup, ain't codeine. Changed my style, they told me. Now they come around like homie. Man, y'all better back up slowly. Back up slowly? Who are you kidding? How could you doubt me? I've always delivered. Ripping the teeth out of the back of my mouth.
Yo, we're going back. We're going back. I just loved how he flows in and out of these orchestral beats, and then comes in and they just bang with this beat. But then also the lyrics, you can see, I'll start here where it says, I don't rock no rollies. I don't hang around no phonies. I don't really got no trophies. I don't know why God chose me. Got something. So he's just talking about there. I'm assuming I don't rock no rollies. I'm assuming he's talking about rolling blunts, joints, things like that. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But then talking about how he doesn't know why God chose him to, you know, have the platform, to have the mind to be able to communicate his feelings and the things inside of his heart, inside of his mind, and what he's dealing with in such an articulate way. But he's doing it and pursuing this passion. And then what does he continue with? Oh, got something in the cup, ain't codeine, never. So he's just kind of, he's giving you those nuggets of how like he's doing this, what I would say is the right way. He's clean with it. He's nice. He's articulate. His rhyme schemes, everything is like pinpoint. The visuals, it's just like on another level. And he's giving you those nuggets of like I don't need drugs. I'm not about the drug life. I'm not about, you know, using these things to try to emulate some lifestyle that I don't live, etc. So it's just dope. But we're gonna go back even further.
Rollies, I don't hang around no phonies. I don't really got no trophies. I don't know why God chose me. Got something in the cup, ain't codeine. Changed my style, they told me. Now they come around like homie. Man, y'all better back up slowly. Back up slowly? Who are you kidding? How could you doubt me? I've always delivered. Ripping the teeth out of the back of my mouth. The closer you get to my wisdom. See, my initial thought was the way.
Yo, that's a crazy scheme. Like, oh my goodness. How could you doubt me? I've always delivered. Ripping your teeth out of the back of my mouth. The closest you get to my wisdom. Talking like just that scheme of like wisdom teeth and how you're supposed to, or most people end up or are supposed to get their wisdom teeth pulled, but it just on how he's saying like, how you doubted me. I've always delivered. I've always come through with everything that I've put out, articulated, and then just from and being able to have it come out here and flow into just amazing music. And so, man, that's tough. Oh, that's so good.
Out of the back of my mouth, the closer you get to my wisdom. See, my initial thought was the way, but what can I say? I had to come visit. Check on you guys, you doing alright? You're yearly socked, yeah, that's what I figured. They cover their heads up whenever I drop. Shake the whole industry, put them in shock. Come out the clouds like a meteor rock, then land on the earth like ready or not. Ain't no one like me to cream me the crop. Don't even front, but they give me some props. I'll pick up your body and throw it a block. Okay, I admit it, that's over the top. Not there in the headlight looks. Every time I step my foot on the ground, I get mistook for a lame with no weight to his name. Ground just shook, let's not beat around the bush. Even my B-sides throw him off like how's he do it. Some say I'm a great influence, I don't know about that, but I did do the best I could. Hollywood, Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good? You think that you don't know me good? Hollywood, Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good? You think that you don't know me? I always advance, say how I fail, you know I stand. Raising the bar, I gotta expand. Top of the charts, I'm setting up camp. Pounding my stakes, I put on my tent. Shoot for the stars, they fall in my hand. Stick to my guns, I don't even flinch. Can push all you want, ain't moving an inch. I rarely miss, you know I'm relentless. Ain't got a choice, no way to prevent it. Just who I am, and I don't regret it. See what I want, then I go get it. Follow my gut, I'm happy I did it. Beat all the odds, I ain't got no limits. Can it be stopped? You paying attention? I ain't gotta say it. They know where my head is, they know where my head is.
You know where my head is? It's in the clouds. It's gotta be. It's gotta be in the clouds. Oh, man. He doesn't write songs, he makes movies. Clouds, the mixtape. So he is dropping a mixtape, okay. And it's crazy because, you know, he mentioned at the beginning, what do you say? Something along the lines of he doesn't like mixtapes. Mixtapes aren't my thing. And so, oh my goodness. Like, NF is just so good. Like, we're about to, I'm about to go on NF re-listen. It's probably been a couple months since I've dove back through his albums. But it was The Search was the main song, or one of the main songs off of his latest album that he dropped, and that's one that like college football started using, or part of it, in just like some commercials and things like that. But oh my goodness, I don't know if you're excited. I'm super excited. So I know I have a lot of subscribers and viewers really from all over, you know, into hard rock, into math rock, into prog metal, things like that. If you're not like, if you don't traditionally listen to any sort of rap or hip hop, or have it kind of filter through your mixtape or your playlist along with, you know, math rock or country or hard rock, prog metal, and some, like, I'm curious on your thoughts if that was your first time listening to NF, and just I challenge you or like to go back and listen to some of his other songs, because he's incredibly articulate in just his rhyme schemes and the way he can loop things and tie things together when he opens up his heart and talks about things that he's experienced and gone through with his life. And that's part of the reason why he has such a large, or just like passionate following. I would reckon his fan base and following very similar to that of Bandmate, where I would say NF, just from a popularity standpoint, is probably slightly more popular than Bandmate, but Bandmate's right there where they have such a passionate fan base because they're so talented and so good at what they do, where it's they're gonna pop. And likewise, I'm super excited with NF, just because over the past few years he's been starting to slightly get more and more of the respect within like the hip hop and rap community that he deserves, because he's so good. So enough of me rambling. That is Clouds by NF. Let me know what you thought. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Help me out with some of it. I'm curious on what this mixtape is going to be about. You can tell just each album is like pieced together. It's of this full story. So I'm so excited for this, if you can't tell. Be sure to hit that like button like I mentioned, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you never miss a video in the future. We're going to check out more for sure. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.